All are welcome here. The strength-based supportive learning environment intervention we chose as a group is inclusive education. People responsible for the magic that is about to be presented to you are Janet Mukheseng, Ntobeko Buthelezi, Njabulo Mkhize, and Petunia Sbanyoni. What is inclusive education? Inclusive education refers to an educational approach that aims to ensure that all learners, regardless of their abilities, backgrounds, or needs, have equal access to quality education. It focuses on removing barriers that may hinder participation and achievement for diverse students and promotes inclusive teaching practices, support systems, and policies. The approach aims to create a learning environment that caters for the diverse needs of all learners while promoting respect for individual differences and fostering a sense of belonging with the school community. Why is inclusive education important? Inclusive education is an important strength based approach for supportive learning environment intervention because it ensures that all students, regardless of their abilities, backgrounds, or needs, have equal access to educational opportunities. This promotes a positive and welcoming environment where diversity is celebrated and individual differences are respected. The purpose of those interventions is to assist teachers in creating a culture of learning that identifies and mobilizes resources within the learning context to solve learning related problems. By doing so, teachers can address the unique challenges and strengths of each student and foster an inclusive environment that empowers everyone to reach their full potential. Universal design for learning. This system seeks to design a learning environment that can meet demands of many learners. Here are some ways how teachers can use universal design for learning in a classroom to promote inclusivity, with the first point being various methods of representation. To accommodate different learning styles, include content in a variety of media, for example, texts, audios, and videos. Apply a variety of resources, images, and materials that show information in different ways. Promote the usage of tech support to students who could find them useful. The second point is several ways to involve students. Give them ways to show what they've learned by giving them projects, class group discussion, written assignments, class presentations. Provide options for tasks and activities that fit a variety of interests and likes and dislikes. Promote teamwork and group projects that promote a sense of belonging and group learning. Differentiated instruction. This teaching method recognizes and provides for different learning styles, skills, and learners in a single classroom. Here are some ways to put this teaching method into practice, with the first point being assessment of diverse needs. Perform assessments to find learners' unique styles of learning, areas of strength, and areas of difficulty. Use a number of techniques, including informal evaluations, discussions, and observations, to learn more about specific learners. Flexible content delivery. Provide many methods for content to be presented. Lectures, graphic aids, group discussions, practical exercises, and multimedia materials are a few examples of this. To accommodate different kinds of preparations within the same subject level, provide different levels of difficulty. Supportive learning environment. Create a classroom environment which promotes diversity and respects individual differences. Promote teamwork, peer support, and group projects to help with sharing knowledge. Culturally responsive pedagogy. It creates an inclusive learning environment that respects and considers all kinds of cultural experiences. Here are some ways that teachers can put this into practice. The first point is respect and acknowledge diversity. Take note of the number and types of cultures that are represented in a classroom. Understand that learners have diverse origins, tongues, and customs and life experiences. Establish inclusive learning environments. Create a classroom that respects and represents the diversity of learners' cultures. This could include decorations, posters, and exhibits that shows different cultural perspectives. Language and communication. Offer assistance to non-native language speakers in order to acknowledge and appreciate linguistic diversity. Speak inclusively and stay clear of assumptions or cultural bias. Understanding by design. This educational model focuses on curriculum design that takes wanted learning outcomes and understanding into account. Here are some ways that teachers can use this model in a classroom. The first is clearly define learning objectives. Identify learning outcomes and goals that are reachable and relevant for every learner. Guarantee that these objectives are inclusive and reachable by every student, irrespective of their background or skill level. Get students to answer important questions. Focus teaching on basic questions that have meaning and relevance for the learner of different backgrounds. Promote critical thinking and different kinds of viewpoints while examining these issues. Flexibility in learning resources. Provide a variety of materials, tools, and resources to accommodate various learning styles and abilities. Provide resources that are physical, visual, or audiovisual to meet the number of needs.